Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about sugar snap peas. We're also going to talk about why you should plant your own vegetables, how I started planting, and some ideas that I have done to make your life easier in gardening. First, I'm going to pour this seed starting potting mix into a basin. And I said in one of my videos, I'm not going to use the gloves, but this time I'm going to use because the water is cold. Anyway, so why do I use seed starting soil? Seed starting soil mix provides the ideal environment for germinating seeds, but it is not designed for seed or to feed the seedling for long term. So in short, it's just to make my life easier. You can also make your own seed starting mix. You can put perlite, vermiculite, and sphagnum peat moss, but I don't have time for that. So I'm just going to continue. I'm mixing this water and soil until it feels like a brownie crumble mix. I heard that from somewhere, meaning not too wet and not too dry. Then we will put this in a pot. But before that, we're going to talk about why you should plant your own vegetables. If you ask Google, great reason to grow your own food. It provides food for family, gardening is good for the soul, health and sustainability, you get fresh fruit, taste better, but you actually do not know the real meaning of this until you grow your own food. Let's say provide healthy food for your family. You can decide what kind of fertilizers and pesticide comes in contact with your food. You also have the control of what goes into your food. There's a lot of insects, aphids, hornworms that you encounter when you grow your own garden. And you can control them because you don't really grow a lot. But if you are buying it from the store, they're growing it commercially, so they're going to have to use pesticides. Imagine eating a salad, even if you wash it, but they spray pesticides in it. They're going to have to grow for a lot of people, so they're going to have to put fertilizers in it. So I've read, can you wash off pesticides? Washing off with water reduces dirt, germs, and pesticide residues, meaning washing with water reduces, but it doesn't really come off all of it. There's still remaining residues of pesticides. Well, anyway, I can go on and on about it because that's how I started planting my own vegetables. Another reason why I wanted to plant my own vegetables is vegetables can be very expensive, especially when you go to the store and you feel that you want salad, for example. Then you will buy a salad. Then when you get home, you decided that you don't want a salad or you want something else. Then after a week, you forgot about the salad. The next time you saw it, it's already spoiled. That's a wasted $6 right there. Another reason that I started to grow my own vegetables and decided to continue with it is it's a better flavor. It's actually a big difference from the tomato, especially cherry tomato that I buy from the store and the ones that I grow in my backyard. The eggplant is a lot different. And the kale, you can get the baby kale, the soft ones, whereas if you buy it at the store, they're already the hard ones. I can go on and on about this, but I cannot explain because this is something that you guys need to try. I guess what I really wanted to say is just try. Just try and start with the easy ones. What motivated me is I grow what I love to eat. I studied, watch hours and hours and hours of YouTube video from different gardeners on how I'm going to make it easy for me because I am a lazy gardener and I don't have a lot of time to work in my yard. If you want to know some ideas that I have done to make my life easier in gardening, press the like button and subscribe. Okay, so now it's time for us to put some soil in the pot. I'm actually planting sugar snap peas, kale, two kinds of kale, curly kale and lacinato, spinach, lettuce, Swiss chard. I also started going to start a marigold and bok choy or pechay. Now, this is where some of you guys will think that it's going to be complicated. So, what I usually do is to think about what my family likes to eat. We like salad, right? So what does salad consist of? Lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, and pepper. I like fish soup, lauoy in Bisaya. So we have to put the greeny leafy vegetables, which is kale and squash. I like to put eggplant, spinach, and ginger. I also like to saute. What is saute? Then you have to put spinach and kale, carrots, onions, those things. So then now you know what kind of vegetables you're gonna eat. And you go to 99 cents or $1 and just grab a pack, like one of each, just to try out. And then the most important thing is the seed starting mix. So don't make it hard on yourself. Look at the back of the seed and it will tell you exactly when you can grow all these things. But this is how I think. Most green leafy vegetables grows in the winter when it's a little bit cold. Fall, spring, and winter. Now, the eggplants, the tomatoes, and the bitter melon, I grow them in the summer because they're like tropical. They grow in the Philippines. That's how I think. But you can always look at your seed packets and they'll tell you exactly when to grow. Please do not make it hard on yourself. If you live in the Philippines, the weather is perfect. You can grow anytime. If you live in California, anytime except for summer plant, which is the bitter melon and the eggplant and the tomatoes, they're just perfect all year round, especially in San Diego. That's like the most perfect weather. Now let's put the seeds in these pots in the soil. The way I do it is I just pour the seeds. If you do it one by one, like okay, let's put 2 seeds in one pot, you don't even know if it's gonna grow or not. So I pour all the seeds, like I don't know, 15, 20, 30 of them, they will grow. So as I am putting all these seeds, you have to put the date that you planted and the name of the vegetables. Why? Because in the seed packet, it tells you exactly how long it's going to take. Although I never paid attention, but it's a guide. And of course, you want to know what it is or what's the vegetable that you planted. Believe me, after 4 weeks, they will all look the same. Although after a while, you will recognize, unless you like one of those gardeners that want to try different kinds of kale or different kinds of each plant, that's too complicated for me. I'm not going to do that. Okay, we're done. See, there's a lot of seed in each pot. Now let's top it off with soil. Like what I said, not too wet, not too dry soil. Don't put a lot of soil on top, just enough to cover it. Okay, we're done. So I'm going to put this in my greenhouse because it's still cold outside. Now, I know you're going to say, I don't have a greenhouse. I didn't have a greenhouse. When I started, I bought a little greenhouse from Amazon. I think it was like $39. And that's what I used. I learned that way. But inside my greenhouse, this is the one that I used. This is the one that I learned how to plant and grow vegetables. So I'm going to put all these vegetables right here. Cover it and close it because it's cold. There, and we wait. I usually water them 2 times a week. Here's an update after 2 weeks. If you get some value, please Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future videos. Bye now.